Scott Dick here for HorseRacingNation.com. I have the Indiana Grand Panel here discussing the Indiana Derby and the Indiana Oaks. Rachel, why don't you tell us a little bit about this big weekend?
We have an 11 race card on tap for a 505 post. We have a 9-horse field going postward for the Indiana Derby, which is our feature. We have huge stakes races. We have 7, 8, 9, and 10 are our biggest purses on the day, including the Tawi, which is a $100,000 stake earlier in the day for fillies and mares. And we have 3 $1,000 mega bets we're giving away, an open drawing you can enter on the second floor here on property. We have all kinds of celebrity people coming. We have a Playboy Bunny, which I'm sure you guys are all excited about. She's the Playmate of the Year. Raquel Pompa will be here. We have the co-chairs are Coach Patino and Crean. We have Bobby Slick Leonard as an honorary guest. Rupert from Survivor will be here. Peter Lurie from HRTV will be here. So we have tons of stuff going on, and that's aside from the great horses that are coming.
All right, well, let's get into handicapping this big day. We're going to start off with the $100,000 Michael Schaeffer Mile. This race is loaded with speed. I'm going to go with a couple long shots and a couple closers. I like Hatta Ash, the 4, finally getting back to regular dirt, and I think he's going to make a big close. And I'm going to take a shot with the number 3, Bellarmine. Rachel, who do you like?
I'm going to go with the 7 on top, Right to Vote. This one's Corey Lannery is aboard, and he usually shows up on these days. He just won a stake for us on Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to interviewing him again, and I know Roger agrees with me on this one.
Yes, I like Right to Vote. I think he's the speed of the speed and the class of the speed, and I think he'll carry it a long way.
And I'm going to go a little different angle here. I like Abraham the 6 with Joel Rosario and Bill Mott hooking up their 23% jockey trainer combo. And I think Abraham, he'll probably sit just off the pace. Joel won't take him to the front and look for him to be stalking.
The 9th race is the Grade 2 $200,000 added Indiana Oaks. This race to me just runs through one horse, the number 10, Unbridled Forever, the daughter of Lemons Forever, who won the Kentucky Oaks. This horse really shows a lot of clothes, the class of the race, face the likes of Untappable, Stop Charging Maria. I just think this horse, this filly, really stands out.
I go with the 10 as well on top, but I also like the 9. I couldn't really decide. I ended up going with the 10 on top for the exact same reason that you just said. But Miss Bessie Lou, maybe? Bessie Lou? Who knows how they really pronounce those horses, you know what I mean? But this one's going to return to dirt off of a very not impressive turf try, and this horse is just really classy, really nice. Bill Mott trains. I like that he's bringing one in too, and I was disappointed he didn't bring one in for the Derby, but the Oaks is looking like a very nice race.
I love the 8 horse here, Tiz Wendy. I know it took a while for this horse to break its maiden, but if you notice, they were short races and one was on the turf. This horse hit 2 turns and threw the 2 slop races out, and he's 3 for 3. And I kind of like the 8, Tiz Wendy.
I have to agree with you, Rachel and Scott. Unbridled Forever, Joel Rosario, I'm looking for him to have a big 3 races here, so I think he'll get the job done pretty easy.
The 10th race is the feature of Indiana Racing. It's the $500,000 Grade 2 Indiana Derby. This race has had great horses run it in the past few years, and I think we might have a superstar in this race. The morning line favorite, the number 3, 6-5 Atreides. This horse is undefeated, untested, coming off a 17.5 length score in the Monarco Stakes. I think this horse could be unbeatable here.
That's true, but he isn't as proven as Vickers in Trouble, so I think it's between the 3 and the 4 here in this race. But since I know my guys over here are going to talk about them, I'm going to go ahead and say that maybe there might be a little bit of a burn-up speed in the beginning of this race. So I'm going to go ahead and go with a long shot. I like the 5 or the 6, East Hall. Quiet Ruler a little bit more. This one just looks really, really tough coming in, and I think it's going to be a little bit of an upset. You could always throw in like CJ's Awesome probably as a little bit of another option there, who looks really good from Kenny McPeak.
Yeah, I have to agree. Quiet Ruler hasn't proved himself yet. I think he can only improve. So I'm looking for him to win a big race.
Roger?
It's a 1-horse race, maybe. The Quiet Ruler reminds me of Braidster. Came in here last year, 3 starts, and ran really well. So maybe we'll hook up an exacta there with the 3-6, and maybe it'll pay off.
All right, well, we hope to see you all out at Indiana Grand for the Indiana Derby. It's going to be a big day, and good luck to everybody.